channel. It's your girl Bria. I'm so excited to share this video with you guys, but first things first, thank you for coming to my channel. Thanks for checking out this video, showing it some interest, or if you're just supporting, thanks for supporting. Before we get into anything, you guys know what I'm gonna say. I don't know, I have to keep repeating it, but just to nail this in your head, do not forget to like, to comment, to subscribe, and show some love to your girl. Like, it helps me out so much and it lets me know that I'm doing something right. Yeah, so that takes all but like 3 seconds tops. Go right ahead and handle that. As you can see, this video is about all things cancers, the angels of the zodiac signs, the all-knowing, the all in all. I told myself I would not be biased in this video, but I'm a Cancer, so how can I not speak from a Cancer's perspective, like a Cancer's experience? It's all I know. But I do want to hit you guys with some facts in this video, and hopefully it'll help you out. If you read the title before clicking on this video, hopefully you did. This is going to be all things dating Cancer women. I am talking about women. I want to make that really specific in this video because Cancer women and Cancer men differentiate in many ways. I hope that made sense. But yeah, Cancer men and Cancer women are really different. So I'm not going to be touching on men. Maybe in another video if you guys like this one. But in this video today, we are going to be talking about all things dating Cancer women. So we're going to start off with all the boring stuff, the months, whatever, what Cancer represents, all that stuff, and then we're going to get into the good stuff. So Cancer season dates from June 22nd to July 22nd, and Cancers are water signs, and our symbol, or the animal that we are represented by, is the crab, and the crab represents a hard shell and a mushy soft inside, which is literally the Cancer spirit animal for real. Like, the Cancer, we're so hard on the outside and so mushy on the inside. If you get to know a Cancer, if you know a Cancer, you will totally agree with that, because that's just who we are. I feel like it's a defense mechanism, it's a survival tactic, for lack of better words. It's kind of how we get through life, by having a hard exterior so people don't kind of take our kindness for weaknesses. But when you really get to know us and really open us up, we are just straight fluff. Cancers, if you may or may not know it, are extremely emotional, loyal, hardworking, creative, and we are initiators. If we want something and it's the right moment, more often than not, we will initiate it and get things rolling. That's just kind of how we maneuver. We, Cancers, love to give unconditional love. Like, we love on astronomical levels, if you ask me. Our love runs deep. Our love is hard. We like to love. When we love hard. And most of the times we want that in return. We want our feelings reciprocated. When it's not reciprocated, it hits us like a rock, because we feel like we're giving our all. We want the person that we're giving that to reciprocate that energy, because it makes us feel good. It makes us feel like we are in the right spot, if we're loving the right person. Although it may seem like a taboo to us, but the Cancer women, it's more socially acceptable for us to be outwardly emotional, and I feel like that just is a societal statistic in general. Society sets it up so that men aren't as openly emotional as women, but in the Cancer world, that's like it. Cancer women are extremely emotional. We wear our heart on our sleeves, and we aren't afraid to express it. No matter the situation, no matter the environment, you will at some point hear or see a Cancer expressing how they feel. Most Cancer women, I want to say all Cancer women, have a wall, and when we are dating, we require our significant other to take the needed procedures to break down that wall. We require a level of trust that will then break down our barriers and our walls. These walls are created defensively from past traumas, past incidences, stuff that we've gone through that we feel that we need to protect ourselves, so we build these walls, but these walls aren't easily broken down. So regardless if you're the person who helped create those walls, when you're met with a Cancer woman, you then become responsible for breaking those down. When dating a Cancer woman, prepare to be mothered. You will be met with a motherly spirit. We love to nurture, we love to take care of, we love to feed, we like to make sure you're feeling good. And I feel like for all Cancer women, we are born with that maternal spirit. So we are always ready to give love, ready to love unconditionally. And that also happens when we reach motherhood. I feel like it comes naturally. Me, I can speak, I'm a mother myself, and I was not afraid to be a mom, which is like weird because people are like, you weren't scared? Like, if I get pregnant, I don't know what to do. But it came naturally. I knew exactly what to do the moment motherhood entered my life. I feel like that is a key quality in Cancer women. Cancer women love compliments, but not compliments that are like appearance-based. Compliments like, "Ooh, sexy mom," or "What's up, mom? You look mad good. Can I get your number?" Stuff like that is like, okay, thanks, but we prefer compliments that kind of reassure us and let us know that we can be a viable asset to your life. Let us know that you appreciate our minds, appreciate the things that make us us. Reassure us on how we make your life better and how we add to your life. Then if you on a daily I want to say on a daily, but a little dramatic, but if you reassure your Cancer women that a lot, you will receive more. She'll know that she's doing something right, she'll know that she's appreciated, and with that you will get way more than you could ever imagine. Another fun fact about Cancer women, we love to be cooked for, we love to be romanticized. Coming home to a nice cooked dinner, some flowers, like set a Cancer woman through the roof. But most specifically, we love food. We love to be cooked for. If you can't cook, then order some food. Order her favorite meal every now and then, or just see if she's hungry and tell her you got it, like you're gonna handle it. That makes us feel like literal queens. As long as our belly's full, our heart's full. Another big thing is when acknowledging our emotions, we want our emotions to be acknowledged as valid. Even if you disagree with our feelings, even if you feel like our feelings are maybe irrational, please do not deliver your response as if you are invalidating our feelings. Let us know that it's okay that we feel the way we feel, but, and then however you decide you're feeling. Never let a Cancer know that you don't take their feelings and their emotions serious. Even if you don't voice that, don't let it be felt. I can say from experience that is one thing I cannot deal with. If you are invalidating my emotions, my feelings, especially when I'm trying to express them to you, that's like a big red flag for me. No. So piggybacking off of that, if you are in an argument with a Cancer woman, let her know that you hear what she's saying. If you're in an argument with a Cancer woman, let her know that she's being heard. A good way to do this is repeating what she says back to her in your response, so she knows that you're hearing what she's saying. Even if it goes against what you feel, let her know that she's being heard and you understand. Instead of barreling her with like your response or listening to respond instead of listening to understand, we read that and we feel that. And I can say, me personally, when I feel like this, I shut down. The conversation after that is not very successful because I no longer want to participate, because I feel like my feelings are invalid and I'm not being heard. And if I'm not being heard, I'm not gonna use my energy to hear you, if that makes sense. You can always rely on a Cancer to be understanding and warm. If you need to vent, if you need someone to talk to, a Cancer is your person, especially a Cancer woman. We are highly empathic and we are the perfect ear or shoulder to lean on in emotionally charged situations. Cancers are one of the most intuitive signs of the zodiac, along with a Scorpio and a Pisces. So if a Cancer is feeling something in their gut, more often than not, they are right. Thus being said, if you are considering cheating on your Cancer woman, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. A Cancer needs a safe place for their expression. Please, at all costs, avoid criticizing their feelings, their opinions, and most of all, their cooking. Don't. I literally can burn chicken, burn whatever it is I'm cooking. I do not need your negativity. I most likely already know that I ruined it, so I don't need you telling me about myself or about my cooking. It's just not, we don't take that in well. Cancers love to work on creative and or domestic passion projects. They are great workers, whether it's in the homemaking arena or the public sector. They often meet and exceed what is expected of them. With a Cancer, if you find yourself having any issues, it is best to openly communicate with them. We are open doors. We are here to listen. We don't do well with passive aggression or expecting us to figure out how you're feeling. Though we probably will figure out how you're feeling, or we already know how you're feeling, but we need you to express that to us. We need you to communicate that to us. It is easy to build trust with your Cancer woman by providing constructive and kind, keyword kind, criticism, because we are emotional and we do get offended quite easily. Even if you think you've earned the trust of a Cancer, Cancers will retreat back into their shell no matter how long they've known you if they feel attacked or unsafe. It is rare that you will find a Cancer broke. They are really good at managing money. They are really good at moving money around. Even if it's the last little bit, they know how to make it stretch. They know how to make it work. And that's a really good thing about Cancers, is you can rely on them financially. Cancers, like all other humans and like all other zodiac signs, even though we are angels in my eyes, we do have flaws and we do have some cons, and that just is natural. So even though I said all the good things about dating a Cancer woman and gave you some tips, there are some cons, so to say. Cancers can be clingy, moody, smothering, and oversensitive. I call it hypersensitive because there's some things that literally get to me that shouldn't, like at all. There's no reason why I should be feeling this way, but the Cancer in me pops out and I can't control it. Cancer, like the crab itself, scrambles sideways. If you've ever seen a crab walk, it never goes forward. It's more so like sideways. So with certain things, we will beat around the bush, or intimidate them, or cause confrontation, if that makes sense. In some difficult situations, we prefer to sidestep or tiptoe around them rather than facing them head on. Me, this has happened before, but it doesn't happen to me a lot. I don't approach difficult situations this way. It is very situational. It depends on who's involved and what's going on. But I feel like sometimes I'm more so head on rather than tiptoeing or beating around the bush with certain situations, but that's just me. Being with a Cancer can be confusing. I do know this. The beginning stages of dating a Cancer, just when you think they're liking you, they retreat and go back to their shell and may not even ever talk to you again. You may be the most amazing person for them, and they may agree and think that you're the most amazing person for them, but out of fear of being hurt, they will retreat back into their shell. Cancers are meant to be vulnerable, but again, out of fear of being hurt, this is a lifelong lesson. They're always learning how to be vulnerable. Even when a Cancer expresses themselves clearly, openly, and honestly, they feel exposed and naked and may withdraw. One of the many struggles of a Cancer is soothing with food. If you hurt a Cancer, they may take you back, but this is not immediately. This may come after months of self-soothing with food, watching chick flicks, and rom-coms with ice cream and eating pizza and ordering out every day, and that's just like a really bad way to cope. Cancers can be hoarders, so if you do make it to the stage with a Cancer where they become your spouse or someone you're living with, be prepared to have conversations about letting some of their stuff go. They have a tendency, we have a tendency to keep and hold on to unnecessary things, knickknacks, clothes, makeup, anything that they feel emotionally attached to. It is extremely hard for a Cancer to let go, so just be prepared for those conversations and possible annoyance of having random things just laying around that don't even need to be there. Like I said, Cancers are emotionally attached to their items, so if you want a Cancer to get rid of these, maybe suggest some helpful ways. Don't approach it by attacking them. Maybe suggest donating them or help them organize their stuff, and they really will appreciate that, I promise. And Cancers can be a bit of pushovers, especially if they haven't gotten to the point where they're able to maintain healthy boundaries. Cancers need time to develop, especially in relationships. We are set in our ways and we expect our person to kind of grasp that or approach us in a way that we can effectively respond and that it's not hurting us and not scaring us, because both hurt and being afraid are things that make a Cancer retreat back into their shell. So approach with caution. Proceed with caution. If you're dating a Cancer, you are one lucky son of a gun. Cancers, although we all have our flaws, Cancers are so loving and so giving, so prepare to feel like a king in this sense, or a queen. If you're a woman dating a Cancer woman or a man dating a Cancer woman, we are very giving, and you will feel that, and you will feel love. And if you don't feel that way, then as shallow as it sounds, it's probably you. Cancers are very open, and Cancers are, like I said, set in their ways. So if they retract from that or act otherwise, there's a bigger deal, and that's something else that you guys have to deal with. And this is not relationship 101. This is just Cancer, so I'm just not gonna get into that. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet and you're still watching this video, what are we doing? What are we waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot, I promise. And yeah, comment down below. Let me know what's your zodiac sign. Have you ever dated a Cancer? How was it? If you're dating a Cancer, how is it? Would you recommend? 10 out of 10 would recommend, but that's just me. Yeah, let me know. Engage with me down in the comments below. My social media is down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video.